What's up, YouTube? King Kills from Team Newbie Spree here, and today I have another Infinity Slayer Solace gameplay. This time I get 23 kills, a little bit better than last time, but my team does lose. I do put up a good fight, but overall my team is not very good, and I do make some bad mistakes. So here I rush up, and I'm just putting in some nice DMR shots. I get a nice sniper headshot on the opposing sniper. Today I'm gonna talk a lot about your map position, and in my first video I was just talking about basic good tips and tricks that you always should use no matter what map. But today I'm really going to get into Solace itself and a lot of stuff. I'm also going to talk about choosing ordnance. I'm going to make a disclaimer. In one of my last videos, I said that you really should about power weapon balance. I really was just basically rambling about the same thing, but I'm going to really talk about it. So I have a lot of stuff to talk about and not a lot of time, so let's get ready to it. So right now I'm on this the tower or the balcony. By the way, don't use those callouts. I was just making those callouts off the top of my head. You can look them up online. But see, I'm in this tower or balcony, whatever you want to call it, and I'm really just doing a lot of sniping. Like, I do miss a lot of shots, though, like I said, a big part of the sniper is to support the team. So, here I get a nice shot on this guy who's hiding on this corner. Just take him out. So, yeah, sniping is all about your angle and position, so you want to have a lot of angles. By the way, you gotta stay, and another important thing is to stay calm. You gotta take a shot. Don't worry about like making mistakes. You always want to make a lot of shots, so it's okay if you miss a few or just make a body shot, because then you're just making mistakes. So, and staying calm. If you miss a shot or if you don't have shield, you don't want to fret. So, another thing I want to talk about is your map movement. I'm a bit iffy on this, but basically what I mean by map movement is you want to always be moving around the map in the direction of your teammates, because if your teammates are fighting, you want to be supporting them, so you can be flanking them, you could be going toward them, but you want to be moving in directions so that you are helping your team. And this is really important, because if you're helping your team, even if you get the assist, while you might not like it, it does help your team get closer to winning. So it's important to be having good map movement, and that way you will be helping your team. Another important is map position. You want to be somewhere where you can, or depending on what weapons you have. If you have a lot of long-range weapons, you want to be hanging back, supporting your team. If you have a lot of close-range weapons, you want to be in small, close quarters, like I am now. I have the energy sword and the DMR. So when people are far away, I poke my head out and take a shot. And when they're a distance away, I make sure that I pull out my, or when they're a close distance, I make sure I pull out my sword and I try to take them down. So here I have a very good ordnance, shotgun, sniper, speed boost, all very good. I'm in love. I'm a big fan of the sniper, so I picked the sniper. But what you should do is choose your ordnance. Depending on what your team has, you want to make sure that you have something that fits them. So since I know a lot of my team has a lot of close range weapons, sword and stuff, I'm gonna take the sniper, and that way I can help my team. Sorry about that. I just had to go to the bathroom quickly. So, like I was saying, you want to have something that will help your team. If you don't know how, you know that you're going to want to be following your team and see the way they shoot, or you can even ask them if you both have mics. That way you can balance yourself so that you'll be effective. So, something else I want to talk about is, so I talked about choosing your ordnance, I talked about sniping. DMR, in my rant, I said that it's okay to spam, but you do want to keep an accurate shot so you're not wasting your ammo. Get a nice snipe on that guy, but then I get quickly taken down. So, something else I want to talk about, or map position. Just like I said, depending on what you have, get the sniper back. Don't really get to use it. I get pushed a lot when I have the sniper. Map movement I talked about, or no, I did not. Map movement, what that basically means is you want to be moving in a way that keeps you safe, but also makes sure that as you're moving around, you can help your team. and get into a position where you have the upper hand so you can win that fight easier. And what I mean by that is any way that you have the advantage. More cover, higher ground, less cover for your opponent, anything that means. So you really just want to find a way to keep balance. So I get unlucky guy with active camo that's very overpowered. Yeah. So just a little bit of a disclaimer. Or I just want to quickly talk about this. What I mean by weapon balance in my Shatter gameplay. By the way, go check that out. I had a great game. What I mean by that is you're gonna want to make sure that everybody on your team has power weapons. And what that lets you do is that means that if somebody on your team, you do want to be sticking together with teammates. I'll get into that in a later video. You want to be sticking with your teammates. By the way, I get in some nice DMR shots. I do spam though. I make sure I have accurate shots. What that means is that even if you should be sticking with your teammates, if you do get a one-on-one encounter, as long as you have a power weapon, you'll have a good chance of winning it, or you'll have a good chance of winning that gunfight or that skirmish. So, but don't. That does not mean that you don't want to have a energy sword and a shotgun, or a energy sword and a scatter shot. You always at all times want to be having that. At all times you want to have the a good weapon balance. Just a quick incineration tip: when you're about to shoot it, jump. What that lets you do is it gives you a lot of space between you and that shot and your opponent, and also makes it harder for them to hit you, and it just gives you a better angle. So right now I'm just being really foolish, and I'm just rushing in trying to get the power weapons. Even though I have a great ordnance here, frag grenades, which I already have, so I'm gonna take those. Damage booster saw. I take the damage boost since I really think that'll be more helpful. Make it easier for my team to clean up kills. So I just take that. Damage boost, you want to be very aggressive. 3 shots to the head with a DMR will kill. Here I kill the guy who had a sword. I probably should have taken the shotgun over the sword, though I'm just a big fan of the sword, and I like it. You can do some pretty cool assassinations with it. But that's not the point. So I take him out, get the double kill. And right now, we're not doing so great. I don't know what the score is. We do lose. 460 to 470. 450 to 600. Yeah, let me go back to the DMR. DMR, oh, by the way, a quick little thing here. I know I'm going to be taking out, so I try to jump into the void, or jump towards the void, so that when I do die, the DMR will hopefully fall in there, even though it doesn't. And that way, they won't be able to get it. That's just a they're about to win. They're like 5 kills to win. But here I drop down, and I almost get a double kill, or I almost get a triple kill, or no, I don't. I stay alive. I don't get the triple kill, but still, eventually I'm taking out, and they only need like 2 more kills. I give them this next one, foolishly, but there's really not much to say. Thanks for watching, YouTube. I have a great game. 23 kills. Do some nice sniping, power weapons, and killing kills from Team Newbie 3 signing off. Peace.